Hey dudes, I'm Hilah, and today on Hilah Cooking, I'm super excited. We are making Pão de Queijo, aka Brazilian cheese bread, and I have a special guest here who is going to prove that I make the best Pão de Queijo in all the land. Please welcome my friend Tuani.
Oi! Or if you're making pão de queijo, that's good that you asked me because I'm an expert at eating them.
Okay, so this flour we have here, this is tapioca flour in America. In English, it's called tapioca flour. But if you go to a Brazilian store, you can find it, and it's called
Polvilho doce?
Okay. Which means sweet tapioca flour. But then I was reading a lot of recipes like from Brazil use something called sour tapioca flour.
Oh, yeah. Or when you use polvilho azedo, which is sour.
Which has like been fermented. I've made it both ways, and we really couldn't tell a difference.
Yeah,
I couldn't tell much of a difference.
Yeah, called balls.
Yeah, she loves balls.
Yeah.
No dirty jokes, please. No. So I'm using the sweet tapioca flour for this because it's a lot easier for people to find in this country. But if you go to a Brazilian store and you can find the sour one, try it. It's fun. I'm gonna add some salt because Brazilian food is very salty. Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Back here I've got some whole milk that I just added some butter and some oil to and brought it to a slow boil and just let the butter melt. And we're gonna add that to this flour. So you just wanna put your mixer on low speed. You can totally do this by hand too. Okay, it's starting to look like this. So it's like stringy and weird. And this is interesting to me. There's a French recipe that I actually did a long time ago called gougères. It's like a cheese puff, but it's basically the exact same except with wheat flour.
Oh, okay.
So I think this must be some kind of version of European, like
It
European
might be
brought it
because
over.
this is like from the southeast of Brazil, and south of Brazil and southeast got a lot of from Europe. People going there, so it might be some kind of
And then I just made it with whatever flour they had, so this is good. Once it's a little bit cool, then we can add some eggs. You want it to be a little bit cool so you don't cook the eggs, obviously. Okay, this looks totally gorgeous. Wow. We're gonna add the cheese because it's called cheese bread. So I'm actually using the proper cheese, which is queijo Minas. Minas.
Yeah, that's from the state Minas Gerais.
Okay. Most recipes I've seen in the U.S. call for Parmesan, which is kind of weird because this to me is not anything like Parmesan.
No.
But I made it with both, and they're both good. So
both good.
I'm gonna use this one because we went to the Brazilian market and we got it. But you can totally use Parmesan too, and it'll be tasty. So I just want to mix this in on low speed. Okay, this looks great to me. I've got parchment paper on the baking tray, and I've got this little Cool Scoop. That's not the brand name, although it should be. Cool Scoops. And I found the easiest thing to do is dip it in some water so that the dough doesn't stick really bad. And this dough is great because you can freeze it. If you wanted to just freeze it like this, and then once they're frozen solid, you can pop them off and stick them in a bag and have pão de queijo whenever you want. And that's why we're friends.
What about yours? It's not gonna be enough.
We'll put these in the oven for about 20 or 25 minutes.
Okay, perfect.
And then we'll eat some pão de queijo. Ta-da! Look what I made for you.
Ooh, these look perfect. Oh my gosh.
They smell so good. Should we try one?
Yes, please.
They're really hot. They're gonna maybe burn us.
Do you wanna
Should
open
we
up?
show how they look?
Ooh.
How's that?
Crunchy on the outside and gooey on the inside.
Gooey and chewy on the inside. That's what you're looking for. Do I win?
Hit the spot.
I make the best ones on the whole planet.
Salt cachorros.
What does that mean?
Just an expression. Really good.
Thanks so much for
Thank
helping.
you. Thank you for making these.
Yay!
Can I say something?
Yes?
Quero dizer um oi pra minha mãe, pro meu pai, pra minha irmã, pras minhas amigas, pra todo mundo que tá no Brasil e especialmente pra você, Xuxa. Hilah.
You just thanked your parents and your friends and the whole country of Brazil and me.
Yeah.
Right? Basically?
Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm picking up some
I thought
Portuguese.
you were not gonna make it.
Well, I'll post a link to the Gugier's recipe if y'all want to watch that and see how similar it is. I think it's really interesting that two recipes can come together like that. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next Thursday for more cooking videos.
Bye.